Alright YouTube, we got some issues going on with the car, and this is engine related. Could be serious, so I'm gonna try to figure out what the issue is before my next track session. Sounds like I got either a rocker or a lifter or a push rod, something in a valve train that's not sounding right. So let me go ahead and start the car so you can hear it. Yeah, I still got the dash disassembled because I got them being hydro dipped, but let's let you hear this sound. Okay, so I don't know if you heard it, but I don't know if you heard the backfire too, which means unspent fuel got ignited, which means that that normally doesn't happen. So that means that this probably fuel is not being burnt. So what I did earlier is I took my temperature gun that I have right here and I put on each cylinder bank. It looks like the front two pipes, exhaust are reading pretty low, like in the 250s. I think one of them was in the 220s, while the rest of them was like at 300. So I'm going to start with the passenger side because that's what it sounds like the issue's coming from. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take the bracket off here and move it slightly this way so I can access the valve cover bolts, and then start the car, or maybe I can play around with the lifters and try to figure out which one's wrong, if it's loose or whatever's going on. So let's go and get that going. Okay, so I got the first valve cover off, the passenger side valve cover. So I can't feel or see anything that's out of the ordinary. I'm not seeing any metal, I'm not feeling anything loose. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna plug this back up, the coils back up, start the car, and see if I can see anything or if the sound is actually coming from here, because I can hear it better with the rockers off. So let's go and do that. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything going on with the passenger side, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the other side and do one more check, and yeah, then button it back up. So yeah. Okay, we got the driver's side taken off and all buttoned up, so we're going to go ahead and start the car and see if I see any issues. I'm not feeling anything out of the ordinary. Everything looks fine. So yeah, let's go ahead and try it out. Okay, so I'm gonna chalk this up to potentially just false alarm. What I was expecting to find was a loose rocker, a broken spring, something to give me the reason why I was hearing such a weird noise from the valve train that was abnormal. That doesn't mean that something can be going on with the rollers. The lifters inside. But as of right now, I think everything looked good because there was no play in the rockers. I played with my fingers. Everything seemed pretty normal. If you haven't been to the channel before, thank you for watching. And last thing is, I took off the other side, this side side skirt that was going up. I'll say it's got like the fender little thing that was on here. This right here. Took that off because the other one that's over there was so broken and damaged that I couldn't repair it and put it on the other side. So I just want to have them symmetrical on each side because no one sells them just by themselves unless they're carbon fiber. And I didn't want to have to buy a new $200 kit just to get one of those and go get a hydro dip, and then it might get ripped up again at the next track session. I will, however, shout out to Front Seat Driver. I'm going to buy a little Fender black one right here that sticks out since my wheels stick out a little bit further, just to try to protect it as much as possible for rock chips. But now my phone's going off. But like I said before, if you haven't made it to the channel before, please like, please subscribe, and thank you for watching.